So we are here, mom to mom, parent to parent, but luckily one of the moms is a licensed clinical psychologist.
How convenient is that?
Right? So, of course, not my child, but I've heard some parents say that, it's graduation time. And so kids have worked for 12 years and it's the last minute and all of a sudden, like, they're getting so stressed and anxious, it's like they'll implode. How can you support your child through this, obviously, a big transition into adulthood?
Yeah, of course. So for any parent who's going through this, congratulations, because you've gotten this far, which is fantastic.
I'll tell my friend.
Right, tell your friend. Yay for your friend and yay for their kid. But the temptation at this point, because we see the deadlines coming and they're right in front of us, and we want to push those kids and say, come on, you got to get this done, which is true. They have to get this done. Probably the best way you can help them is help them slow down and break things down into bite-sized chunks. And to not be stressed yourself about it, which is really hard because you're going to be stressed about it. You need to put on your own oxygen mask first because stress is contagious.
Okay.
Anxiety is contagious. Our kids can feel it. My kids definitely let me know when they can feel that I'm ramping up. Yeah. And I have to stop. And the best thing I can do is put on my own oxygen mask, which is the equivalent of me stopping and taking a couple of breaths, getting myself out of a stress response by taking some breaths, bringing myself down.
Using the word oxygen mask, actually, literally. Oxygen. So big, deep breaths into your belly,
exactly,
I guess. Yeah.
Right. Big, deep breaths into your belly. But a natural breath. It doesn't have to be, nobody even has to know you're doing it.
Okay.
It's just, the temptation is to go, you don't have to do that. You just need to take a nice breath.
Okay.
It can be real calm, real chill. And what that'll do is it'll cue your brain to give you stress-free hormones and to scoop the stress hormones out of your system. And people can feel that we're stressed. So your kids will know if you're stressed. So put your own oxygen mask on, get some breath into yourself, calm your own system down, and maybe talk to them about, here are a couple of bite-sized chunks. Or better yet, so-and-so, what do you see as just the one thing, the very first thing, the only thing you need to think about right now? Not the whole series of things, but this one thing. Let's break it down into bite-sized chunks. And is there any way I can support you in getting that done today? And then we'll worry about the next thing next time. Just the one thing you need to do. So it might be there's a test they have to complete because they never took it. There's an outstanding paper. There's a form they have to fill out, a meeting they have to have with an advisor, anything like that. Just let's break it down.
So what's the one step?
The one step.
Help? And I suppose if they say, no, I've got this, you just need to be like, fantastic, I believe in you, I support you.
That's exactly right. Because the more you pressure them, the more their stress response is going to go up. Okay. So if you say, okay, honey, you've got this. I trust you can do it. I know you can do it. I'm here if you need me. And you may be biting your tongue the whole time you're doing that because you're really worried they're not going to do it. But at this point, especially because they're getting ready to go off to college, you can't do this for them anymore. This is a step for them to figure out and to learn how to start moving over on their own.
Fantastic. Well, this was a fantastic mom-to-mom moment. I love it. Thank you so much. If anyone has other questions, parents, moms, or anything for our friend Dr. Jacquot, please put it in the comments and we'd be happy to cover it in a future segment.
For sure. I would love to hear from you.